Nobody gives a shit what you do. Well, there you go. Who's they? There's nobody there.
That's true. Oh, boy.
Should we jump in with both feet here? What's on the agenda, John?
I think we already have. They can't even see the screen yet.
Boy, the predictions.
I'm the Angry Browns fan. I'm special assignment for Dogs on the Run. Back in the Muni lot. And if there's one thing that I hate, are Steelers fans. Let's go find.
Is it a Muni lot interview?
No.
Really? Unpublished Muni lot? I love those.
Well, Spalding sucks.
Okay, I think I finally got it.
So you guys are going to be one of the 6,000 fans that are allowed to come into the... Oh, I should...
No, I've opted out of the season.
Right.
So have them. So have they.
The final nail in the coffin was no tailgating.
Yeah, that's the only reason we go.
Well, we're undefeated at tailgating.
Welcome to WNQB's Wednesday Night Quarterbacks. Bring on the Ratbirds. Are you guys ready for today's show? Are you ready for the football season?
Give me your predictions and let's get the fuck out of here.
No. We're not doing a 15-minute Fancast.
Okay, 12.
I love it.
I got some great quotes for you, Brian, and some great slides all set up.
I bet you do, John.
He put a lot of time into that, Brian. Come on.
You said
at least 5 minutes.
You said 5 months to get this together.
These quotes are all from his kids' distance learning.
Are we ready for the first slide?
Oh, I couldn't wait any longer, Jimmy.
I think so.
Oh.
Quotes?
Let's go, Browns!
Oh.
A versatile football player. You can line him up anywhere. Impressive for a young player. Who said it? Who's he talking about? Stumped him out of the gate.
Oh, I would say Harrison Bryant, and then it's Kevin Stefanski. Anyone?
No.
One of those is right.
Stefanski talking about Delpit before he ripped his dick and can't play for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Torn Achilles, buddy. You're done.
Well, it is Kevin Stefanski, and he's talking about new wide receiver, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
That's great. Next slide.
Awesome.
He has an impressive ability to finish plays. He's the one who is putting in the work. If you saw the sneak preview.
No one did.
I know.
Except me.
I know.
All
So it's fine. Right.
Who is it? I'll give you a hint if you don't get it.
I guessed it last time. Harrison Bryant, Kevin Stefanski. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. Boy.
What's up, Tom?
Hey, somebody's watching.
That's
Really?
right.
How? Where?
Come on, man. We're all over.
But where are they? I don't. Okay.
Is that Tom Pickett?
It's
Tommy
still
Pickett?
posted to the group.
Is that Tom L or Tom Pickett?
Tom
Yeah,
P.
but what are they seeing? Or what can they?
They can see the Fancast like they normally would.
Next slide. Nobody cares.
Do you know how this works?
No, you said the Facebook Live thing was like down or something.
So I posted it to G1NBC Cuyahoga County, and I still shared it.
Oh, and then it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay. That last one.
Well, you know what? Sorry.
Alex Van Pelt talking about who?
Rashard Higgins.
Okay, next one.
He looks great. He's got like a 4-pack now.
Everybody knows who that one is.
My wife said that about me like 10 years ago, but
it's not her.
Okay.
No, she didn't say that. That was it was somebody talking about Baker's not so fat ass anymore.
What do you mean it was somebody? Why do you not want to talk? Why do you not want to say that guy's name?
Who is it?
Was it Denzel Ward talking about?
Answer the question.
No.
Odell Beckham?
Yeah, the guy that you hate having on our team, even though he's awesome.
Who ever said that?
I don't know.
Have I ever muttered those words? The hell are you talking about?
I don't have any idea.
You want the answer?
It's Odell talking about Baker. Let's go. Next slide.
Guys, if you want to come in, the Zoom room is at the top, 599-401-010.
Ooh,
That is
Brian's
the
really
code to
trying
get
to
in.
speed things up here. He's
If you are
really.
a Browns fan, we want you to come in and say hello.
There we
We're
go.
on the depth chart already.
Nice.
Jesus.
I like it. Perfect.
Hold on a minute.
Unless I fuck things up. Okay, we're on the depth chart. Right.
John,
You did great.
John's drinking a
Let's
white
look
claw.
at this depth chart. Oh, that's a Dort.
Really?
Dortmund.
Dortmunder gold lager in a can.
Good for you.
You're supposed to pour that in a glass, dude.
Well, here. Let's see it.
Whatever. All right.
Oh, God. He's 30. He got his free Arby's cup.
McDonald's.
Not a
Whatever.
plastic cup. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Jimmy, you were drinking Pinot out of a plastic pumpkin last year.
Hey, it's a
telling him
glass
what-
bottle this time.
You're telling him what to drink his beer out of.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. All right.
4-pack.
Okay, perfect. Wow.
Who are the
Depth chart.
surprises on this list? I'll give you mine. Kendall Lamb. But we didn't have anyone else, so of course he's still here. Why is he still here?
Is there anybody that they even spoke of that was going to take that second spot away from him over there?
Apparently, there's no one else
Well-
who was going to play left tackle.
Drew
So
Forbes opted out. I don't know if he was a left tackle, though. He's a guard.
I agree that's a problem, though, Brian, because Drew Forbes opted out. Then you get Kendall Lamb at left tackle. What happens if Wills gets hurt?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, then there's been big trouble. But
What if Wills can't play?
what if he sucks? Yeah, agree.
Yeah. We don't know. Yeah, the jury's still out on this
Who
kid.
is
we
Evan
we
Brown?
won't even know.
No
Evan
clue. Never heard of
Brown.
him.
He's number 63, John. Want me to get you some stats on Mr. Evan Brown?
I don't
Yes.
even know where he's from. Sure.
We're waiting.
Look at Harrison Bryant got drafted and is already ahead of David Njoku.
Brian, your job is to come up with these stats.
I had no idea anybody was going to ask me who Evan Brown was.
I didn't have
Eh?
any idea that he wanted the show to just be 15 minutes.
He went to Southern Methodist.
He's
Are
6'3",
you
212.
serious?
Yeah, he is. That's exactly what it says here.
6'3", what a big guy.
23.
SMU. That's
He's-
Eric. Remember Eric Dickerson's from SMU.
This is not going to bode well for him unless he puts on another 100 pounds because they have him listed at 212. I really don't think that's. He needs to put on a little bit of weight.
You know.
Chris Hubbard's still sticking around, huh?
All right.
Former Steeler.
He's the Swiss Army knife that never quite works at whatever position you put him in.
Sometimes
But
it jams.
yeah,
Sometimes it cuts
just-
off your
you
finger.
can't get it out. Then it's like rusty, and it never works.
All right, this makes a little more sense. On Wikipedia, your friend Nick or Evan Brown is listed as 315, not 212.
Okay, that
On the
makes more
Browns
sense.
page, they got him at 302.
See, everyone's lying. Who is this guy?
Well, they always add 15 pounds, said 15 pounds. He played for the Giants for 1 year. He played for the Dolphins for, it looks like, a half a year. And then now he's the backup guard for the Browns.
Are we surprised? Do we like Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham Jr., and then Rashard Higgins and Kadero Hodge at 3 and 4?
One more time, John.
Do we like Rashard Higgins and Kadero Hodge at 3 and 4?
I was not surprised by it.
I like that Higgins made it. They said he was doing a lot of hard work, and obviously he has that connection with Baker. Do you think they can bring that back, what they did in their first season together?
Well, do you
Now,
think
nobody knows? That's one of the great questions of last year is why did Higgins get in the doghouse? Because he was kind of like Baker's safety net. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I think he had 1 touchdown last year and like 5 receptions. And he was just, I mean, he'd be a healthy scratch on one day and then would not see the field the next. So I have no problem with Higgins being 3 because I think he's going to be Baker's safety net yet again.
Yeah, and
Love it.
You know what? I if I'm not mistaken, he caught the first touchdown pass of the season on the first drive against the Titans, and then you never saw him again. What?
Well,
What? what? I don't. So.
How
what is
often are
that?
they going to be? How often moving forward are they going to be running three receiver sets?
It
That's the
sounds
question.
like not a lot.
So he's
not
not
too
even.
much.
Higgins is not going to be on the field
No,
as
I don't
much
think
as we
so.
think. I don't think we're going to see much of JoJo Natson.
That's
either,
why you're
We'll see
carrying
him in the
4
return
tight ends.
which is interesting because he's really small.
It's
I
weird
mean,
that they did
Who's
that
small?
because
Natson?
Natson's like
Yeah,
5'7" or
he's really
5'8". He
small,
weighs like
and they're carrying
150
4
pounds.
tight ends.
He's going to return.
Why wouldn't you
I
cut
gotta
one of the
echo
tight
what-
ends?
Jimmy K, I agree with you. If there's one thing that jumps out at me on the depth chart, it's although it's a run/tight end oriented offense, 4 tight ends.
I
mean,
don't know. Not sure.
and 6 receivers.
Right.
When-
What? Especially
Of
Natson.
and Kareem Hunt just running the ball down your
Yeah.
throat.
You would think like they would have cut Peoples, Jones, or Natson for sure.
They're not going to cut Peoples Jones.
What? I don't give a shit about that guy. Who cares? You
Oh,
know,
you're
Why are
only
you gonna
saying
cut
that
your
'cause
draft
he's a
pick?
Michigan guy.
Who are you
Like,
going to
what-
keep?
well, I just there's no reason to keep that many receiving personnel.
Well, I mean,
they kept him for the return game.
Keeping
No,
Donovan
you
Peoples
can't
Jones
keep
at
both.
wide receiver, I understand because he goes like 6'2", 215 pounds.
Fine,
JoJo
keep Peoples
Natson,
Jones.
5'7",
Why is
150.
Natson?
What's he going to do?
Natson is
Why
a
is-
question.
Natson's like 145 pounds soaking wet.
I think
What I mean-
Natson's the returner. Peoples
Oh.
Jones is just the 5th receiver.
But you don't keep guys like that in today's NFL because the return game's a joke. It's a joke.
Did you not hear the quote about Peoples Jones? Says he's versatile. They can put him all over.
Oh,
Well,
that's great. Can you put him in what? Left guard? Left tackle?
Well, let's face it. Would
What-
you
I
rather
mean,
have?
Well,
Would
we
you
have
rather have
Kendall Lamb as the
JoJo?
backup left tackle.
Okay. I
Would
mean,
you rather see JoJo Natson out there or Damian Ratley?
oh,
I'm sorry, I'd say Ratley.
I'm just like surprised, as are you.
Would you rather see
Natson's
Ratley out
on the
there or
roster.
Peoples Jones?
I don't know.
Because we didn't get to see it.
We don't know what Peoples Jones' body of work is. I'm just going off of size in the NFL. A 5'7", 150-pound guy is going to get destroyed.
He
we
will.
have little receiver. Who's the tallest receiver?
Well,
Is
Brian,
it Higgins
plus-
or is it Landry?
That means you can't play him at receiver anyway. All you can do is play him at punt return.
He's punt returner and kick returner, and that's what he's slotted at.
Okay, well, I hope he returns half his fucking kicks for touchdowns.
I hope he
because,
doesn't get killed.
You know,
Right.
Cheers for the
Brian,
first
yeah.
F-bomb.
Smoked.
He's going to get destroyed.
come on, dude. Why? All
Why-
right, moving on.
He's going to
He's
get
moving on.
he's going to get destroyed by one of those backup linebackers that's out there going 100 miles an hour.
Any surprises at the running back spot? No, Dearness Johnson's fine.
Dearness Johnson's intriguing. I mean, they get rid of Hilliard for him.
I kind of
Isn't-
liked that
Isn't
guy.
Dearness Johnson slated
thought
to
he
do
was
some
fine.
return work?
I like having a fullback.
Maybe.
Good.
I
Nice.
have no idea if he's supposed to do that. Now, Janovich,
No.
they traded for him, correct?
They did from Denver, right? I believe. Okay, so he's a good fullback, I guess. Who knows? I don't really know much about him, but do you guys?
No.
Okay.
How's Baker gonna do?
Hard to say. I mean, you guys,
was last
come
year
on.
was last year the
Listen, the guy's on his 4th offensive coordinator in 3 years. I mean, you got to give the guy a little buffer, a little break for a couple games at least.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Thank you for
exactly.
cutting me some slack.
Exactly.
Man.
But
Back off, Brian.
yeah, he's playing for a lot of money this year.
Quit
A
being
lot.
Quit being a puss, Jimmy. Speak
Yeah.
the truth.
But come on, Brian, just give the guy a little
I'm not,
break.
you know me. I'll give him just enough rope to hang himself with. I'm not going to say anything yet.
Nothing incriminating. You're being
No,
very safe.
I'm very optimistic about this season and the way this team, even though it's been a really shitty offseason, it's a shitty offseason for every team. They're all playing with the same cards. It's not like it's a different game for one team as the
Well,
other.
I've heard
Now, don't
that
get me
argument,
wrong.
but
I get like the Ravens. They're bringing back like 11 Pro Bowlers. They have a little more chemistry than this team does. It's going to be hard.
They have the same fucking coach and the same offense and the same fucking defense.
All right,
they don't have to learn new plays. They don't have to install a new offense.
First of all, you don't have to yell.
We have no fucking preseason games to test all this shit out.
You don't have to yell.
Give the guy a little break.
We're all going to give him a break until there's no more breaks to be given.
Right, which is week 1 after they lose, and you're going to.
No, I'm not saying any. Fired. I mean, because if that was the case, people would be freaking firing Stefanski after this year, and I don't think that's fair either.
Get rid of his ass.
It's not.
They're going to be screaming that after week 4 if we're
he doesn't know what he's doing.
They'll be pissed. I'm going to just sit back and enjoy the COVID ride.
Okay,
what else can you do?
Well, are you going to fine, but events?
Are you going to call for Baker's head after 1 week?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to call for anybody's head after 1 week. Maybe Jedrick Wills. We'll see how that plays. But you don't know what anybody's going to do. He's making a big transition over there. You're expecting a lot from the kid.
That Jedrick was hanging his head in practice, and the defense had to lift his head up and say, "Hey, shake it off"?
No, because he's a talented guy. He'll be fine.
I'm sure he's out there trying to do more than he possibly can.
But from what I've heard, that guy is getting his ass kicked in practice.
What would be bad? What would be worse?
Good.
What would be worse is
that is not
came over to him and like layered it on. At least they're over there trying to pick him up. Same team.
I know.
Right, yeah. No shit.
Okay, let's get our predictions in and let's get out.
No, we're going to the defense next, Brian.
All right. I didn't know we were going to keep this train rolling.
All right.
Brian, we're on to the defense.
I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot of these people.
I do.
Nobody does.
Like the second list, I don't know anyone. I know Terrence Mitchell. I know they traded for Ronnie Harrison. I guess I know some of them.
I don't
Sheldrick Redwine is a holdover 4th-round pick.
Your boy Tavier Thomas is still on the roster.
I do not know Porter Gustin, Vincent Taylor, Adrian Claiborne, Tay Davis. I know Malcolm Smith we traded for.
Porter Gustin, they're talking some big things. They're saying some good things about him. I don't know why.
Let me tell you what was happening.
He's been impressive. That's all I can say.
Porter Gustin has been kicking Jedrick Wills' ass because Myles Garrett has missed a lot of time in camp. Well, and Porter Gustin stepped in at the end, and he's been kicking Wills' ass. And that's why he's on the team.
Well, can Porter Gustin do the same thing from the other side? Because if history has taught us anything, Olivier Vernon will be out in the first half.
Well, Adrian Claiborne is actually proven he's a veteran. He's pretty decent, so he'll be fine.
Adrian Claiborne was a free agent pickup. Was Porter Gustin a free agent pickup, or who?
I have no idea where they got that guy. Honestly,
okay. That's fine.
I don't know.
I know B.J. Goodson. We got Taki.
I'm going to tell you exactly who Porter Gustin is. He's an American football defensive end for the Cleveland Browns, blah, blah, blah. He played college football at USC. 23 years old, 6'5", 260 pounds. That's what I got.
Sounds great.
Doesn't say who he was drafted by, huh?
No, but
or if he was.
He's a freaking.
But he went to USC and he's 6'5", 260. He must be pretty decent.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's a picture of him, and he looks like a freak. That's all I can tell you.
He was originally signed by New Orleans as an underdrafted free agent in 2019.
I mean,
Croatian Hammer.
He looks like a freak. That's all I can tell you.
Croatian.
Last year, he had 7 tackles and 1 sack. Woo!
That will linebacker position. You can see Mac Wilson's listed first, but he's injured. We don't know when he's going to come back. And then you have rookie Jacob Phillips, and that's it.
That's a problem, dudes.
We got B.J. Goodson, who's supposed to be good against the run, and then you have Ty Davis behind him, and then
even if you play the 4-2-5 thing, which we can't do because all our safeties are hurt, that's a problem. So I definitely have issues with the back 7.
Our safeties aren't hurt. Our cornerbacks are hurt. I mean, we lost Delpit, but they brought in Harrison.
Yeah, Grady Williams is hurt. So
Grady Williams, Kevin Johnson, and M.J. Stewart on this list that are injured. So they're starting with Denzel Ward, Terrence Mitchell, and Thomas.
Your favorite player, John?
Who?
Tavier Thomas.
Thomas.
I don't know who that. Do I know who that is?
You were screaming his name last year. I thought you knew who he was.
Oh, I mean, if you make a play in a game, I'm screaming your name.
Oh yeah, my favorite offseason acquisition is Andrew Sendejo.
Are you being serious?
I like him.
Okay.
I like him a lot. Experience. He's a hard hitter. You don't fuck around.
Andrew Sendejo and Carl Joseph both got one-year contracts because of potential injury-prone.
Well, he's
concerns.
not. I mean, he's no spring chicken.
So Andrew and Carl, but Carl Joseph came from the Raiders, so he should be pretty good. Do you guys like the pickup of Ronnie Harrison, excuse me?
Well, they got him.
They had to.
They got him for and they got him for what, a 5th round pick?
Yeah, he was a 3rd round pick. They got him for a 5th, and then he has 2 more years on his contract.
I like Sendejo because he's been around the league for a while. I don't like Sendejo because he's like 33, 34 years old. I mean, what are you going to do?
The scouting report that I would say about Ronnie Harrison, dude could not hide the fact in any interview whatsoever how badly he was just thankful to get the hell out of Jacksonville.
He was. That's true.
He made
about
it.
It was kind of like he had that tweet already written.
Oh,
just in case.
I mean, it was like being traded from the Browns 5 years ago. He was like,
anything,
get me away from me.
Because that's what it is.
Let's face it, he was just on a sinking ship.
The Jags are tanking. Okay, they're getting rid of every guy that can actually help them. So it's a good thing. It's a good move.
No,
it's a Joe Banner program.
He was definitely a rat on a sinking ship and could not wait to get off. And there you have it, folks.
What do you think about Garrett, Richardson, Ogunjobi, and Vernon? So you already made a snide comment about Vernon. You think he's going to get hurt again? You don't think he's in it for the long haul? You don't trust his durability? What's up?
No, I don't know if it's durability or the fact that he's just dogging it. I don't know.
I
was not impressed by him last year.
Love the front four.
But I'm being cautiously optimistic that they're the strong point of the defense right now.
They have. You can just look at it and tell they're the strong point. So if they do that 4-2-5, they probably could get away with hiding their lack of depth at linebacker and cornerback, if and only if Denzel and Terrence Mitchell played really good.
Who's our defensive coordinator now?
Joe Woods.
Joe Woods.
Come on, man.
What's his claim to fame? 3-4-4-3 hybrid.
San Francisco.
What's he? No, I mean, is he doing the 3-4-4-3 hybrid? What's he like to run? What are we looking?
He will run whatever your talent.
Is he a set it up week to week, depending on what the other team does kind of guy?
Based on what 49ers ran, he'll do 4-3 or 3.
Well, they had a different defense at his disposal. So, the 49ers. This is
shit. It was 4-3.
This is front four, and then
I think that's totally overrated. I think it's totally overrated. I don't give a shit what these guys run.
Just curious. That's all.
Well, because every offense you face every week runs a different set, and then sometimes you're going to run 3-4 or 4-3 or 4-2-5. Really? You guys think it's that big a deal?
I just was wondering what his bread and butter was, what he was set up for, what he was going in with. Didn't know if he was going to do it different every week based on what the game plan dictated. I just was asking James. You don't have to. Why are you so fucking cranky?
I'm not. I'm just saying.
This is where I get lost in the scheme. So let's say they do try to run a 3-4. Then who are you putting?
No, they can't. They can't.
They can't.
No.
Defense.
Why don't we just talk hypothetically or actually realistically? He was going to do the 4-3, which is what they did in San Francisco. All our linebackers are hurt, so you really can't run 3 linebackers. So you go to 4-2-5, but then problem is all our safeties are hurt. Now all our DBs are hurt. So I don't know. What's he going to run? I know we
lost one rookie safety. I
We
understand
have really good defensive
but why do we
linemen.
Have to keep dogging the safety?
I would run 4 defensive linemen and then figure it out.
No, I didn't think our safeties were that with Sendejo and Ronnie Harrison. I didn't think our safeties were that bad. I didn't think we were.
Joseph.
Yeah, I didn't. I know
Carl Joseph always gets hurt.
Yeah,
Carl Joseph always gets hurt.
Well, he's not hurt yet.
He's not hurt yet, but
you're just getting on me for talking about Olivier Vernon, and now all of a sudden we already got guys on the freaking cart off the field here.
All right, that's a good point. I'll give you that.
I mean, I don't know. I was still just curious as to if he had a defensive scheme he was going to try to run as a core and then build off of that. Apparently the answer is we do not know. He's going to play whatever he plays week to week based on what the opposing team
I think everybody does that now, Brian.
So,
I don't think anybody runs like a straight 4-3 or 3-4 except like maybe Pittsburgh runs.
well, then I'll tell you what, if they're going to put 4 linebackers on the field this week, they better be fast as fuck, because if they're not, they're going to
run all over
Ingram and they're going to.
Of course, yeah, I get
Jackson
that.
are going to have 250 yards each.
Based on what the guy has run before, it's probably going to be mostly 4-3, but I don't. Not an expert. I don't know.
Right. We're just fans here on the Fancast.
They all adjust.
Special teams.
Of course, it's Lamar. You're going to have a spy, and then you're going to have 2 other dudes.
Who would that be? Who's the fastest guy out
anybody
there?
that play
Taki.
Sione Taki.
It sounds dumb, but even if you play Madden, if you have that guy, you have to have a spy there for like 2 plays. Do this, and then it's not. All right, Brian's looking at like, whatever. But
no, I'm just, I'm looking at the list, and the front 4 is, I'm okay with it.
Maybe Jacob Phillips.
And like I said, I'm okay with Sendejo and Harrison back there on your safety positions. You intermingle a little.
Yeah, but you're right. If Greedy's
the middle of the field is going to be an issue, so look for Mark Andrews to have a 400-yard day.
Greedy is not playing.
Well, he should.
Okay, then he's out. All right, so Denzel is your lockdown. Is Kevin Johnson healthy? Is he available?
No, he's out. He's got a lacerated liver.
Okay. Is Terrence Mitchell available?
Yes, he's available.
Okay, so you put
Denzel
Ward, Denzel, and Terrence Mitchell on both sides of the ball, right? And who are your safeties?
Carl Joseph and Andrew Sendejo are penciled in.
Okay, that's not the best, but you do what you can. You're probably going to lose.
Do you think Ronnie Harrison is going to take over Carl Joseph's spot?
Eventually, yeah. Yeah, I think he will, for sure. But not in week 1.
Okay.
So, can we move on?
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I love Jamie Gillen.
Can you slide your slides over a little bit? It moves a little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait,
they're
fine.
fine.
I have to go to my slides.
That's
fine.
good how you have it. That's good.
Oh, my slides. These are fine.
Yeah, bitch, if it was buried with a
kicker,
new shovel.
punter, the Croatian Hammer, kicker, Austin Seibert. JoJo Nat's in there, penciled in as the returner with Donovan Peoples-Jones and Dernis Johnson.
Surprised at that.
And Charlie Huglet, long snapper, almost as long as tenured as Ryan Pontbriand.
I still see many Pontbriand jerseys when I go to Browns games. Many.
That's
one of the greatest players in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
All right.
That was pioneered by comedian Mike Polk Jr. He wore the Pontbriand jersey.
He did. Yes, exactly. So that is, that's
fascinating.
Awesome.
All right, you heard it here first. Let's get to our predictions.
Is it really that time already?
It is.
All right, first of all, where's everyone watching the game?
Stop sharing your screen. Hey, stop your screen share.
I'm probably going to cut the grass.
Really? All right. Good job. Nice.
But don't be mean.
I'm not.
I'm either going to go to my uncle's house or I'm going to go to the Croatian Hammer's house.
Croatian Hammer.
Hey, Jimmy, stop sharing your screen.
I'm not. What?
Just hit stop at the top of the Zoom window.
What are you talking
That's okay.
about?
I was just saying to stop sharing your screen so we can just be on camera. But
so can we even?
You heard it here first. It's supposed to be not on the screen.
No. You're good.
Should we? Are we even going to be able to get predictions from, say, Tom P or Tom L?
So I said,
If they're still watching.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
We're going to have to ask them to put their predictions in. Oh, he's gone.
Well, that's all right. Give them to me right now, John.
I love Jamie Gillen. Where'd you go?
He was there.
I don't
there
want to answer until everybody else does. Let's make the Croatian Hammer go first.
I have you first on the list.
Nah, I don't want to go first.
All right.
Somebody give me feed off the energy of everybody else.
Somebody give me your bowl. Do you guys remember back to our show 6 months ago when you guys all predicted a 10-4 or 10-5, whatever it was? I don't remember what your ridiculous predictions were for the season. Don't forget what you had in your brain there.
I know.
Isn't John gonna type it in as we speak and as we?
No, I got the.
No, Brian does it.
All right. Okay. All right.
I keep track.
It's really technologically advanced. Right there.
Yeah, just like you pushing buttons for left and right.
Yep. Correct.
All right, somebody give it to me. Don't be shy.
It's only the left button.
Anyone? Nobody has a prediction for this week's game.
I will take Baltimore 31-17.
You suck.
Sorry.
You should be.
Wow.
That's what it is.
It's disgusting. You don't even think they're going to cover the spread?
No. No chance.
Wow.
What is the spread's? What, 8.5?
Yes.
I saw 8 today. I don't know if it's changed.
It was 8. Yes, today, John. It was 8.
All right, Foot. Don't be shy. What are you thinking? Burning daylight here. We're going to start losing viewers.
As much as we want to be all Browns homers, let's look at some very real things. Lamar Jackson last year, rushing, just over 1,200 yards. Mark Ingram, just over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
I'll give anybody in this room a kiss on the lips if they could tell me who Gus Edwards is.
Everybody knows who Gus Edwards is. He's the backup.
Well, John, I can tell you who
it is.
I can tell you who J.K. Dobbins is, and that's the backup running back.
Well,
Gus Edwards is a hell of a backup, and he's a freaking ball. Remember Mike
no, J.K. Dobbins is way better than him.
I didn't say stop talking. I said he's a good backup, and he's like a freaking bowling ball. If you remember Mike Tolbert, he's along the same lines of it.
Yes.
This is what makes Baltimore scary. They had 2 1,000-yard rushers. Gus Edwards rushed for 711 yards.
I had him on my fantasy team last year.
In not a full season. And then they're going to replace him with J.K. Dobbins. That spells disaster.
Yes.
I really think the Browns, they're just so hamstrung with COVID-19.
Yeah, agree.
New offense, new coordinators, new head coach. They're just you just can't flick a light switch. This isn't Madden. This isn't a video game.
Agree.
I don't think week 1 is an indictment on the Browns, but I see 31-14 Ravens.
Thank you. Yeah, agree 100%.
Well, I'll tell you what. This team isn't real different than last year, and we split the Ravens. Maybe this team can stop the run. The only time that we can probably beat this team is this game. And you say, it's new.
No chance.
They're out. Shut your mouth.
They still have the taste of losing, getting their butts whooped in the first round of the playoffs.
Hey, where's the game?
Oh, they're pissed. They're pissed, man. They are pissed.
Fuck the Ravens. Who cares?
All right, come on, hometown Johnny. Give it to me then. And if you say 35-7 Ravens, I'm going to come over there and smack you.
It's going to be pretty close. Let's be honest. It'll probably be 18-17 Ravens.
What?
You want me to write that down?
Oh.
This is almost as good a prediction as last year when that Mike guy predicted a tie.
He did.
Hey, they're covering the spread. They're covering the spread.
You want 8?
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
I honestly don't know what to expect from this team. I don't want to pick the Ravens, but you guys are being rational Browns fans this year. It's kind of disgusting. So we'll just see what happens on Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
I'm unfortunately going to go with the Ravens. A little bit closer of a football game. I think it's 28-21. But I do think only because I think the Browns get a garbage touchdown closer to the end of the game.
All right, great.
Tom P, get your prediction in.
Tom
Hurry up.
Pete, I don't have anything from Glenn either. Where is Glenn?
I think Glenn's boycotting us.
Well, he's a big wiener.
Because we have it at 7:30 and not 9:30.
One can suck my nuts. That's all I have to say.
Wow, this is a family
You heard
show.
it here first. No, it's not.
Well, I mean,
It was. Oh,
Who's
man.
family?
Well, then again,
it's
nobody,
Dubs.
nobody's family can watch right now, so it doesn't really
We're going to
matter.
win, by the way.
Oh, now we're going to win.
Just not as a prediction.
Oh, my God.
It would be great if we did, but
Yay.
all right.
Well, I brought 2 content things to the show tonight, and they haven't even been addressed. I'd love to share them with you guys.
What?
I'm
What
listening.
was? What?
I'm listening.
I don't
You
even
have
know
the
what's going
floor.
on.
You have
What
the
happened?
floor.
I thought this was kind of interesting. 2019, clearly no COVID-19, right?
Right.
Well, now we've got, you can't go to the stadiums, maximum 20% capacity, whatever. Is the NFL going to suffer? This I got from a legitimate news source, the New York Times. In 2019, 14 of the 25 highest rated television programs were NFL football games.
Yep. That's why they're not going to suffer.
They're not going to suffer.
Exactly.
Now, talk about how crazy football is. That doesn't even include college football, which at number 6 was Clemson versus Alabama as the 6th highest rated.
Right.
And 1 through 5, only the Academy Awards snuck in at number 4.
How did that get in there? Who watches that shit anymore?
Football is
Anyway.
a better TV product than it is watching it live.
But anyway, the point is, yes, I get the point, John.
Yeah, it's just I found that, you know, it's
Fucking
not a statistic, it's just fact. Like
It's not even surprising. It's just fact. They always dominate the ratings. They always have the best TV money.
Were any of them Cleveland Browns games?
Let me go back to
John, why are you facilitating?
Yeah, but John,
what is wrong with you?
John, in the Cleveland area, they always have the highest ratings. It's not even close.
This is nationwide.
I'm asking a nationwide question right now, Jim.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
nationwide.
This is all nationwide.
they
This is
always
not
generate
Cleveland.
the best ratings, even when it's.
I mean, you want to talk about how bad the NFL kicks everybody's butt? Number 10 was Game 7 of the World Series in baseball.
Whack.
And you would
And
think
that was like number 10. So, yeah, we all know that. It's, the NFL rules.
number
That's
8
why-
was Sunday Night Football, Saints versus Cowboys.
Tom and
the
Liz, while
NFL
John warms up his second piece of content.
And this just
get your
makes the
predictions in.
NFL extend their lead of money past. But God, baseball's fucking.
Then why do baseball
I know.
players make so much more?
They're making a lot less this year because of this shit.
Oh, this year.
Stronger union.
Okay, what's the next fascinating tidbit of information you have
I'm
for
done.
us, Sturmutz?
I have peanut in the drink, so
Okay, you can leave.
Yeah, you
I'll
guys.
stay.
I do have one more that this just kind of, you want to talk about same old Browns?
nothing better
No,
to do.
not really. But go ahead.
What?
I want to talk about the same old.
What?
So remember after the draft, I was on that
Oh, this is great.
virtual
my-
draft.
That's my cue.
See you, Foot. You can mute him.
Nah,
Spalding,
never.
you can mute him anytime you want. So I was on that show, and I screwed up the Austin Seibert versus Austin Hooper question. Okay,
Yes, I've seen it many times.
all right. So Nathan Zagura at the very end, Zagura says, "Well, thanks for participating, and for your participation, we've got a Baker Mayfield autographed helmet." And I'm
Right.
like, "That's pretty cool."
Yeah.
Nice.
You never got the helmet, dude?
No, instead, what they sent me was this crappy football that doesn't even have number 6 on it,
Oh, man.
that our season
Oh.
ticket guy had to come and say, "Oh, let me send you a picture of what Baker Mayfield's autograph looks like to see if it's even authentic.
Really?
The Browns didn't authenticate it. They wanted me to authenticate it. So I email.
Oh, that's very terrible, man.
No, I would have taken a pat on the back to be on the show. But if you tell me I'm getting a Cadillac tomorrow and you show up with a Kia Sportage, I'm going to be a little disappointed. So I emailed the guy that said this, and here's what he says. And this is why I say same old Browns. He goes, "Oh, Zagura must have read the teleprompter incorrectly."
Ah,
how do you mistake football for helmet?
Shit.
Exactly, and that's why same old Browns. My prediction of 10-6 has radically changed. When we do the whole year, week by week, do not expect a lot of optimism from me until I see it on the field.
Brian is thinking, why do you have so many DVD or CDs in your little cabinet there?
I also got a lot of books.
Tom P says Browns 32, Baltimore 27.
Okay, well,
Liz says Browns 24, Baltimore 14. We have some real fans. They are the ones watching.
Tommy P said 32-27.
32-27.
Liz says 24-14.
24-14.
Okay.
See you next Wednesday, everybody.
Brian, thanks for your very positive and uplifting attitude throughout the broadcast.
It's only going to get better.
Later, bitches.
See ya.